Mojang just added the Happy Ghast to Minecraft, and I'm not sure if I like them or not. So to make up my mind, I'm going to collect 1,000 of them in survival Minecraft to see if they're really that cool. Let's get on with it. Okay, so you can find Happy Ghast naturally spawned under these fossils, but I've already loaded all these chunks before I updated my game, so none of these will have Happy Ghast under them. Or you can craft them just like this. But there's one way that you can get dried ghast that most people don't know about. You can barter with piglins for them. So I'm going to make a piglin bartering farm to get all 1,000 dried ghast. Now I need to get all of the resources to actually build the bartering farm. So I mine some obsidian. Why are all the endermen just standing still? Some stone. Forgot how to craft soul torches. What? Killed a bat. Bred some turtles. Killed some turtles. Stole some turtles' eggs. Mined more stone. Stole some villagers' pumpkins. Did the cleanest elytra trick. Oh, that was smooth. And finally, carved some pumpkin. I now have everything to start building the farm. This farm is biome specific, so I just need to find the right spot to actually build the farm. It also has a specific Y level that's really important for later. Okay, so this is the part of the farm that loads and destroys the shulker boxes for you. Now I just need to build the piglin spawning room way up there. So this is this piglin spawning room. It's actually super cool. When using this farm, you AFK to get all the piglins in the bartering station. You AFK way above the bedrock, so that this is the last area, like these are the last blocks that mobs can spawn. Since this is built in a crimson forest, so 3 mobs could spawn in here. You could have zombified piglins, normal piglins, or hoglins. So hoglins are scared of the warped fungus in the corners, so they run to the middle, and as soon as they drop a block lower, they despawn because they're out of my, spawning distance. The zombified piglins are attracted to this egg, so they all stand in this corner, whereas the piglins are scared of the zombified piglins and soul torches, so they all run out to the sides and end up running here. They'll run here and get a pumpkin on their head, which is actually so cool. And then after they get a pumpkin on their head, they'll fall down here into the bartering chamber. This farm is by ENX04. He definitely explains it better than me in his video, so go check that out after this. Now I am way above the bedrock, AFKing so that all of the piglins can spawn in the spawning room and fall into the bartering chamber. Okay, so now we go through this portal. And then we go back through this portal. And then we're back at the farm. And it's so loud. Forgot I needed a piece of gold armor. Just wait a second, I'll be back. Hey, I'll just run there. Oh shoot. We have about 64 pigs in there after a bunch of them died. To run this farm, you need a lot of gold. So I'm gonna go to my gold farm and run it for a while. I'm probably gonna get like 4 or 5 stacks of gold, and then I'm gonna go. Okay, let's see if this thing works. Take one of these out, stick it here, and then if I put any items in it and then let go, it gets broken, and then put in this barrel. Okay, so you throw the gold here, and then unload all of the trades in here. So out of about 4 stacks of gold, I got 5 dried ghast. This may take longer than I thought. This farm is really good, but I think for dried ghast, it might be better to just make a ghast tier farm so we can craft all of the dried ghast. This is a portal-based farm by ENX04, so it needs a lot of obsidian and building blocks. So I'm gonna get to work collecting all of those. Okay, so I got everything for the farm, and I got some cool armor trims in the process. Oh, that actually looks sick. Okay, yeah, we keep that. That's actually sick. For this farm, you start by building the portal elevator in the overworld that brings the ghast to the killing chamber in the nether. So I'm gonna get to work doing that. Now that that's done, I'll get to work building the portal part of the farm on the ground. Oh, I was not in that scaffolding. Okay. I just finished the bottom part of the farm, so now all we need to do is AFK for some ghast tears. I love how that was probably only 5 seconds in the video, but half an hour for me in real life. We already have our first ghast spawn. I just used the farm for a little over 5 minutes and already have more than a stack of ghast tears. This farm is insane, and I definitely think this is the best way to get dried ghast. But just to make sure, now I'm going to spend 1 hour using each farm to see which one is actually faster. Okay, so for the ghast tier farm, I got 2 and a bit stacks of dried ghasts. And I lost the footage, but for the bartering farm, I got about 37. So it's safe to say that that ghast farm is so much better. But right before you AFKing it, this is what happened. Are you serious? I died from that? So after getting my stuff back, accidentally slapping the ghast with a gapple for an hour, and popping a totem to starvation, I decided, hey, maybe it's a good idea to just get a beacon for the regen effect so I don't die, and maybe a couple extra totems just in case. After all of that, I was back to AFK in the ghast farm for all the dried ghasts. And finally, after hours, 1,000 dried ghasts. Wait, why is there also 1,000 leads? Well, I was thinking, what are some other cool things about Minecraft? Builds. They add so much. Builds are so cool to see and to make. So I thought, what would happen if I combined ghasts and a build? What could I cook up? In the end, my best idea was to do a build inspired by Up. But instead of balloons, there's happy gas, and instead of a house, a detached mountaintop. So I started mining the mountaintop, until I realized that this was a terrible idea. It was going to take way too long. So I switched to an iceberg, which was faster, but I didn't realize how bad of an idea this was until I put the happy gas on the iceberg. You cannot tell me that that actually looks like balloons. That looks like a happy gas mosh pit. Okay, we need a new idea. This is not gonna work. So I scoured the internet in search of answers until I found it. But before I can explain, I need to place down all of the dried ghasts. So this is what I found out. Pretty much, I'm going to stand right in the middle here so that they all fly to me because I have snowballs. And then they'll set their home point right in this middle block here. Because this is the last here, and then I'll switch out of it and then they'll remember that this is the last point they interacted with a player. So after that, they'll be like, okay, so they're drawn towards me. They know I'm on this block, if wherever they are close, and then I'll switch away from it. So then they'll set that's their home point, so they can only travel within a 64 block radius around this. So now we just have to wait for them all to hatch. Oh, there's so many of them, and they're just gastlings. They're not even grown up yet. Imagine when they're grown up, there's gonna be so many. It's gonna look so cool. After just a little bit of waiting, this is what we got. Oh, it's an army! Oh my goodness. Wait, I have an idea. Wait, this is actually awesome. That is 1,000 happy gas in survival Minecraft. If you watched the video this far, you obviously liked it a little bit, so don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this to come. They just like keep going. Like that is just like 3 layers deep of gas. Okay, I'll admit it, they're pretty cool.